Nothing impossible without you. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is so hard for you to do? It doesn't exist so. It can never exist so.
You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do?
It doesn't exist so. It can never exist so. According to your knowledge and your will for me,
what you say you have done, I just need to align. Because you are not a man that changes your mind.
You are welcome.
Those that know
React,
will
comment,
trust in you.
and let me acknowledge your presence on the page. By the arm of flesh, no one can please. Hey, High Priest. High Priest, you are welcome. High Priest, you are welcome. Wow. You are welcome to Master's Meetup platform. You cannot lie, you do not. I love this guy. I love this man. I love this man. I love this man. He is an apostle by calling and a nurse by profession. High Priest Melchizedek. Will trust in you, God's horses and chariots. By the arm of flesh, no one can prevail.
Nothing hard for you. Ask Mama Hannah, oh blind Bartimaeus, make you go and see red eyes. Absolutely nothing hard for you.
No man. My covenant is you.
What is hard?
Hey.
What is hard for you? It can never.
Oh, Melchizedek.
You
High Priest. God bless you too. God bless you too. You never exist so. You can never exist so. You do not lie, you do not fail. It doesn't exist so. You can never exist so. Yeah. God bless you. God bless you. I am excited to have you on this platform. My listeners, my viewers, God bless you. I'm so much grateful that anytime I put videos there, either live or after live streaming, you get through the videos and you go along with what I present on the page. I'm so much grateful. God bless you. God bless you. Today I want to talk about discipline. You know, when you look at the ancients, the men of old, the ancient men, there are some few things which really made them have their name among the immortals. There are few things that really helped them to create a name for themselves, so that they didn't need to go about needing men to authenticate them and needing men to validate them. You know, they led certain kind of life. They led certain kind of life with some kind of values and some kind of virtues. And these are the things that really made them and that created a name for them. But it is sad that in these times and in these days, we really don't talk about these things. But if you really want to accomplish and do the things these men of ancient did, then we must begin to look at some of these things. And one of these things we have to look at is what I call discipline. It is by discipline that these men of old, these ancients, they went on the pathway of mastery, where they were able to master situations, they were able to master their self, they were able to master their emotions, they were able to master their feelings, and that led to great achievement and great accomplishment. So what then is discipline? Discipline is that kind of quality, that kind of value that causes a man to do what he or she have to or has to do, and not what he wants to do. It is doing what you have to do and not what you want to do. And this is what separates men from boys. And this is what separates women from girls. This is what separates children from adults. Why? Because boys, girls, and children do what they want to do. But men, women, and adults do what they have to do. They do what they have to do. It is discipline is doing that same thing the right way, whether you are being watched or not. So when you are being watched or you are not being watched, do you do that same thing the right way? And as some people immediately they realize that there's no one around watching them, they reduce the content, they reduce the ingredients, they reduce the measure, they reduce what they are doing. It means that such a person is not disciplined. Discipline is doing the same thing the right way, whether you are being watched or not. It is knowing what you're supposed to do and doing it as best as you can when you know what to do. And you don't just do it, but you do it as best as you can. You do it to the best of your ability and to the best of your capacity. That is discipline. And that was the pathway of the Asian to the destination of mastery. And if you want to get to that place of mastery, we must live that kind of life. Discipline is putting first things first. It is putting first things first. It is that kind of order that sets you free to do what you have to do. It is that kind of order that sets you free to do what you have to do. You have to understand that discipline, self-control, patience is a seed. It's a seed in all of us, but we have to develop it. So the men of old, ancient men, they developed this seed, and it grew to become a tree which brought forth fruit. It is not just external expulsion, but it's a habit of the mind, it's a habit of the will, it is a habit of something that is deep, something that is very internal. It has to start. Discipline starts and has to start from the morning, from bed till you go back to bed. So it is an everyday process. It is everyday process, and it helps to shape people. It helps to shape life. It helps to shape destinies. It helps to shape character. Discipline. If we do not discipline ourselves, we will have others to discipline us. And one of the certain and the unfortunate thing is to have sickness, to have diseases to discipline you. There are a lot of people who are not disciplined in the way they eat. But such people, sickness will discipline them. Because why? When that sickness sets in, they will be required not to eat certain kind of food. And they will be required not to eat at certain times. I have made it a decision, a practice, and a discipline not to eat after 6. It was not easy when I started, because most of the time, by the time you come back ministering, it's around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and by that time your stomach is empty and you have to eat something. But I set my face and I said that I'm going to discipline myself. Discipline. So if you do not want sickness, and if you do not want others to discipline you, you must discipline yourself then. You see, the gym, when you go to the gym, it teaches invaluable lessons of discipline. And one easy, when we begin to say things like that, and the heart is touched, the mind is inspired. We are moved, and we begin to have the will and the desire to do it. But in the process of doing it, we encounter certain things and want to stop. You have to understand what you have to understand, that when you cannot avoid pain in the process of discipline, but pain must be mastered. You just look at those who go to the gym to build their muscles. You realize that you have to go through pain. Sometimes after lifting it, after some days, you feel pains in your veins, but you have to go anyway. Because why? The goal, the vision is to have your muscles built so that you can become bulky. You see, and when we are able to do that, go through the pain, and when discipline has become a way of life, it enables us to do incredible things. And I might not be able to name them, but we are able to do incredible things. Confidence comes from discipline and training. When you know you have disciplined yourself and you have trained, you are confident. 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 Seek discipline, and you will find liberty. Because if you want to be free to do anything you want to do, you will become captive to your desires. If you want freedom to drink anyway, anyhow, if you want freedom to eat anyway, anyhow, if you want freedom to have sex anyway, anyhow, if you want freedom to insult anyway, anyhow, if you want freedom to say anything you want to say anyway, anyhow, if you want freedom to misbehave anyway, anyhow, you will become captive to these things. The only way to freedom is the pathway of discipline. Is a 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 pathway of discipline. The difference between being good and being exceptional is discipline. Is discipline. You see, the mark, the goal should be to be exceptional. Hey, thank God you are good and you are being clapped for, you are being applauded. But come up, change levels, seek to be exceptional, and that will only be possible when you go the pathway of discipline. It is the bridge between planning, goals, knowing, and achievement and accomplishment. After planning, after setting goals, after knowing some things, it is when we give ourselves or put ourselves to the discipline of doing that thing. Then accomplishment, then achievement becomes a reality that we can touch. Then it becomes a possibility we can enjoy. With discipline, we master our feelings. We master emotions. There are a lot of things your feelings or emotions can teach you and tell you to do, but it has to take discipline. It has to take self-control. It has to take patience. With discipline, we master not only emotions, but we master situations. And we master self. Do you know that the worst and the greatest of enemy is self? And self is the first and the vital and the greatest enemy. Kindly comment. I see the thumb up. I can see the picture, but I cannot see the person. Thanks for that thumbs. You're welcome. God bless you. Self is the first, the vital and the greatest enemy to be conquered and to be mastered. And when you have done that, it means that discipline has had its course and have had its own way. May discipline become our way of life. May discipline become our culture. May it become our culture. Before any man, before any person will see accomplishments and achievements, discipline must become a culture. And that is a pathway to mastery. Let's go on that pathway. The pathway of the ancients, the pathway of the mighty, the pathway of the great ones, the pathway of the heroes, the pathway of the legends. It is a pathway. It is a pathway. And we call that pathway discipline. Once again, this is your friend, your brother, your pastor, Festus Adjei-Mensah. I'll come away again on this same page. But bye-bye for now.